Hello, my name is Larsen Mabika, and I work as a Senior Customer Solution Advisor at IHS Markit. First question, tell us a little about your role in the company. IHS Markit is a global information services company which provides data solutions, insight, analytics, and a lot of different solutions and platforms to a lot of different companies across a wide spectrum of industries such as energy, financial services, agribusiness, or transportation and automotive. My role as a Senior Customer Solution Advisor entails providing advice, training, support, presentations to financial and capital markets subscribing to our energy products within IHS Markit. Second question, what attracted you to the role and the industry? So there are a few aspects that attracted me to the role and to the industry. What attracted me to the role was having the possibility to learn more about energy products, and also being able to understand their relevance in today's world. What attracted me to the industry was being able to understand how the energy respond to the issues revolving around climate change, global warming, green gas emissions, and perhaps understand where we are going forward as an industry in the future in answering and responding to those issues. Third question. What pathways are there to get to the role? So there are a lot of different pathways to get to the role. One of them is through the IHS Markit career website. So this is where you'll be able to find all the different roles are posted and are available. A second pathway is to attend the different events that our early careers team, which sits within our human resources department, hold during the year. And this is a great opportunity to get in touch with the firm, understand what are the different opportunities that we might have for you, what might be interesting for you, but also being able to meet different graduates and interns, and as well as different employees across different businesses at IHS Markit. And finally, the last pathway to get to the role would be the summer internship program that IHS Markit offers across a lot of different locations and teams. So this would be a way for you to understand whether or not you might be interested and you might see yourself into that particular industry going forward in your career after your studies. What key qualities are employers looking for? Question 4. So there are a lot of qualities that employers are looking for, and I think one of them is critical thinking. So being able to show that you have a different way of thinking and a different way to get to a solution is I think quite important. The second quality is leadership qualities, and this is something that a lot of employers are looking for. So employees are being able to show themselves as a leader, lead projects, and perhaps lead a team. Another quality is being able to be a bit analytical. So I think analytical thinking isn't a must, but it's a quality that is very appreciated by employers. And finally, the last one is having good manners. And I think perhaps this touch on the soft skills. So soft skills are also very important. And I think one of them, which for me I think is really important, is having good manners. Being someone that you can have a nice chat with, a nice cup of coffee, and someone that is interesting and nice to talk to. Question number 5, describe a typical day or week at work. So a typical day at work would be perhaps to start with opening up my emails and see what are the meetings that I have during the day, plan for those meetings, get the resources that I need for those meetings, and interact with my colleagues, which are all located in different parts of the globe. Interact with my customers, support my customers. If I have some meetings with clients, have those client meetings, and plan for my week and for the month in terms of deadlines and milestones that I have to achieve. And finally, the bonus question, what key advice would you give your 16 or 17-year-old self? I think this is a great question, and I think there are a lot of advice that I would give my 16 or 17-year-old self. The first advice would be plan, but be flexible. So I used to be someone that tended to plan a lot, and as I moved on through my studies, but also through the first months of my career, I realized that plans tend to change, and being able to be flexible and change your plan, perhaps adapt, might guarantee you that you might grab on those opportunities that might come your way. Another advice would be curious and cultivate your curiosity. So there are a lot of great ways to get some information and to get some knowledge today. Internet is a great resource, but also there are a lot of interesting books out there that you can read. So really be curious and cultivate that curiosity by trying to understand and looking for those different type of information. Another advice which is important, and I think the one that I really like would be, you can never be afraid to dream too big, and you can never dream too big. And there is a quote that goes with this tip from Bill Gates, which I really like, which is, people tend to overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. This means that you have your entire career to have goals and dreams, and you can set yourself to achieve them. And you can achieve anything you set your mind to do. Always dream, plan to achieve those dreams, and be flexible along the way. And finally, the last tip and advice would be, don't be afraid to ask for help. You'll be surprised how many people you meet through your life and your career that will be willing to help you, and those will be valuable resource for you to achieve your goal and progress your career and through your life. Thank you for listening.